Hello and welcome back to Haven Got Talent. I'm your host, Nytashia Ennis. Today we're going to focus on Craig Bullock. You might know him as Craig B or Craig Bread or the guy with the really cool glasses. But whatever way you know him, you definitely know that Craig has a way with words. Tonight we're going to take a look at Craig's poetic style. Take a look.
I just want to ask you a few questions. What type of artist would you classify yourself as?
I would classify myself as a lyricist because I feel as though I can put my words together in such a way and create so many different concepts that normal people really wouldn't think about. That you have to listen to what I'm saying. You have to listen and understand and think. I want to make people think, like, wow, really, what does that mean?
So would you also say that you're a poet? Because poetry also does the same thing. It makes people think and evoke so many emotions. So would you classify yourself as a poet?
Yeah, I'm actually a poet. I really don't classify myself as a rapper. I classify myself as a poet because rapping is something I just picked up, and as a hobby, something to do to occupy my free time. But poetry is really what I do.
What would you say are some of your musical inspirations, people who influenced you to become a poet?
Well, for me, my biggest influence to become a poet would be the Last Poets, and they're a very spiritual group, and they talk about a lot of things that's going on in the world, and they talk about a lot of things that society, faces on a daily basis. And so, with my next song is actually an incident that actually occurred in my life, the one I'm gonna perform today, and so I find it very powerful in a sense.
Okay. Now, how would you describe your musical style?
My musical style is all around. I could do, the slow beats, the R&B beats, the pop beats. I can do whatever is thrown at me, just because I like to be universal. I like to have that. I don't like to be, put in category under one style. When they say Craig, oh, Craig got the rock song, or the group is PSA, so they like PSA. Oh, they did like this deep poetry type feel. Oh, PSA, they did a pop song. And so I want people to know that we're universal. We can move in any field.
How would you describe what music or what poetry means to you? Because music and poetry is very powerful. Now, how would you describe it in your life?
Oh, in my life, it's a gateway. It's a gateway into the world of epistemology. To perception, and it helps open up people's minds. It helps people get through situations. There's always something in a song or a poem that you can relate to, and then help you figure out certain things in your own life that you may not even have answers to.
Now, a lot of people they don't realize that Lock Haven has a lot of talent on campus. And what would you want to tell people out there on campus who don't believe that like there's a lot of talent? Students are all about their academics. What would you like want to show them?
I mean, to show you, just embrace it. You don't really need to fight your talent. If you know you can do something, do it. Even if you don't take it seriously, just do it, just for fun. For your friends, for your family, anybody. There's a lot of people on campus that are wonderful artists. They can draw, they can create pictures that other people can't create. There are people who can sing, who can play instruments, guitar. Actually, we're working on something. Me and one of my friends from down the hall. He just wrote a guitar piece, and I'm gonna go over that. So it's a lot of talent on Lock Haven, and they need to embrace it.
Uh, Craig B. Shout out to Mike Gibbs for the beat. PSA. You can't escape the pain that's running through your bloodstream. Knowledge was the antioxidant or the accident. I had to take a good look at all that was happening. Sit back and make sure your seatbelt is fastening. Eliminate the hurt or the love that was passionate. The facts that you told me they wasn't even accurate. She started talking to me, then I'm saying bye after it. Had to take a picture so this moment I could capture it. Flip scriptures and pictures to try to get my memory back. But it seemed that my memories lapsed with puppeted facts. Footprints all up on my back. That I hit it in the wounds as they cover my stabs. But I'm clearing out the mountains and I'm making me a path. Thou art not half, while as you I shall pass. And my word is kinda slow, but my time is kinda fast. And the past makes the present, so the future seem to pass. And it's getting kinda late, half past, I ain't sleeping. Tried to count them sheep, in my dreams I was sheepless. Looking at my movie, then I'm checking out his features. Teaching game to the game to make a name, you can't teach it. Take notes from your professor as I'm I'm giving you the prefix. Take your life forever, but I promise you will need this. Take this dose of Marvin with a shot of this Anita. Drink a couple cups of Marley, now you end your evening. You can't escape the pain that's running through your bloodstreams. Knowledge was the antioxidant or the accident. I had to take a good look at all that was happening. Make sure your seatbelt is fastening. Eliminate the hurt or the love that was passionate. The facts that you told me they wasn't even accurate. I had to take a good look. Check it. Hold up. He woke up and he felt a little different. High from last night, trying to come to his senses. His mind's a little cloudy and his world's a little tinted. Used to have dreams of all the money he was spending, but when he woke up, it was all completely twisted. Pocket full of yay, while that gun gave him blisters. Got the fly ride and he messed with all the sisters. Then he realized just really what was missing, and then he met his sister. Sister was a trickster. Set his hands up, now he's staring at a pistol. His family staring at his stone, crying how they miss you. Nobody saw the issue. They called his mom to the morgue. She made it official. And that's another grave that gotta be dug too. Rest in peace. You can't escape the pain that's running through your bloodstreams. Knowledge was the antioxidant or the accident. I had to take a good look at all that was happening. Sit back and make sure your seatbelt is fastening. Eliminate the hurt or the love that was passionate. The facts that you told me they wasn't even accurate. I had to take a picture. Hold up. The universe was built from love. It is humans who learn to hate, but if I could find peace in the midst of my pain that's running deep in my veins, my spirit shall be content. For my soul was heaven sent on the back of an angel. Your mind is a tool that can manipulate and be tricked, but all that can't be seen will soon be saw, and the weight of the world will soon be gone. Craig B. PSA. Word.